Welcome to our channel. Today we will talk about birth dates and how they can affect our personality and destiny. Each number carries unique traits and features that help us understand ourselves better. We will tell you about the birth numbers from 1 to 31, their characteristics, and how these qualities can manifest themselves in our lives. Let's discover the secrets hidden in numbers together. Birth number 1. You are a leader. You have great ambitions and a strong desire for success. You are independent and do not like the restrictions associated with working in a team. Routine quickly irritates you. You are a pioneer, a player, and initiator. You are a creative person and have a sharp and quick mind. You have an excellent sense of business, and with the appropriate training you can break into high spheres and big business. You use information only for specific purposes. Knowledge is a practical tool in your hands. You do not recognize when information or knowledge is accumulated only for their own sake. You have a broad outlook and the ability to inspire others. Gifted with willpower and therefore have the ability to fulfill your plans. Usually open to the ideas of others, but only until they begin to interrupt your own plans. Stop your own laziness and the temptation to put off any business for a long time. You are prone to anger and frustration, and tend to force the course of events at the very moment when they do not want to unfold as quickly as you would like. Such qualities as composure, willpower, and ingenuity are the key to success for you. Efforts will bring rewards and financial gain. Birth number 2. You are very sensitive and diplomatic, with a developed intuition. You are aware of what is happening around you. You are influenced by your surroundings. You love beauty and attention. Your sensitivity can cause increased emotionality and make you defenseless. You can become a victim of depression and lack of confidence. Your talents are in the area of personal contacts and diplomatic art. You know perfectly well what is going on in the heads of other people, and this usually helps you find peace and harmony in relationships with others. For the same reason, you are excellent at the art of diplomacy, helping others find mutually acceptable solutions and grounds for agreements. You may have the talent of an artist or musician. You radiate warmth and tenderness, and expect the same from your friends and those you love. You love to hug and cuddle. This adds a touch of childishness to your communication with loved ones. You love peace and security. You are capable of cooperation and are a good partner. You get much more pleasure if you are at the helm of events, remaining in the shadows. You do not like to appear on stage. You are modest and kind. You have significant diplomatic skills. Developed intuition helps you accurately determine what this or that person wants, even before he or she says it. You are able to finish a project better than you start it. Very attentive to details. You need a harmonious and calm environment. Without it, you can easily become stressed. You are the glue that holds important projects and teams together. Although your role is often undervalued, your presence is essential to any endeavor. Birth number 3. You have a highly developed creative talent, an artist at heart. You can achieve success as a writer, performer, or artist. If you are not professionally involved in one of these arts, you can make it a hobby. You have a developed imagination and are witty, with a good gab. You are an irrepressible enthusiast. People around you consider you an inspiration. You will make an excellent salesperson. Friendly, sociable, gentle, and capable of great love. Charismatic. You can also become despondent or subject to strong mood swings. Bring harmony and artistry to everything you do, be it your wardrobe or the interior of your home. You have a penchant for growing plants and flowers. Do not waste time and energy on trivial things. Stick to long-term projects. Birth number 4. You are a hard worker and a conscientious person. Very precise and pay great attention to everything you do. Highly principled, disciplined, and responsible. You take your responsibilities very seriously. Deeply ethical, you can be proud and stubborn, but at the same time you are not too self-important. Compassionate towards people. In the face of life's obstacles or personal problems, you are able to show perseverance. Love your family and are a good spouse. Despite this, you are not too emotional and not too demonstrative in showing your feelings. There is a tendency to downplay your affections. Attention is constantly focused on the basic problems of life. Be it business, career, or family interests, you always take care of the very basis of all affairs. Very rationalistic, one of those who look out for the pie in the sky, and not one who chases quick results. Your style is leisurely, patient, strong, and safe. You are a natural organizer and manager. People, especially relatives and colleagues, are used to relying on you. They consult you about any undertaking. You can be stubborn and unyielding. Your nature is to dig deep and wait. This often excludes the possibility of sudden decisions and creative ideas. You must work on becoming more flexible. You are often upset, you are overcome by depression. You are not an emotional person, and perhaps that is why communication on an emotional level is closed to you. This is probably the reason for the tactlessness that you periodically allow. Learn to work in moderation. Do not shy away from the joys of life. In the end, your salvation is in unity with nature. Birth number 5. You love change, travel, and adventure. You are like a stone rushing down a mountain. You have a heightened curiosity and want to see strange places and meet interesting people. The whole world is your arena. You don't need any breaks, and upon returning from one trip, you are immediately ready to go on the next. You easily adapt to everything new and need stimulation. You have excellent relationships with people, you know how to negotiate. You have a penchant for career, public activity, and sometimes writing. Your social activity belongs to the refined sphere of public life. Your ability to push a product or event makes you an excellent traveling salesman. You work well with people, but only as long as you personally do not have too many restrictions. Do not like to be tied to one place for a long time or to be locked in an office. Feel trapped if life ceases to be varied and exciting. Can easily become annoying and restless. You are inclined to be irresponsible, and therefore you need to cultivate such character traits as discipline and integrity. You have a quick, analytical mind. You can be overly self-confident and stubborn, and yet you can be described as a creative person. You are able to offer acceptable practical solutions to most problems, both yours and others. You can be impatient and impulsive. You can overindulge in your passion for food, alcohol, sex, and drugs. You should be careful and protect your health from abuse of anything. Birth number 6. You are family-oriented and are able to settle disputes to the satisfaction of both parties. Somehow, you can always find a neutral way out. Your life task is to develop the qualities of a balanced person. You need to come to a true understanding of the ancient and fundamental principles and contradictions that reveal the essence of harmony. Whether it is the expression of emotions, caring for people, finances, work, or sports, you must be careful and know exactly what you can do and where you must limit yourself. You have a well-developed artistic talent. Deeply appreciate beauty and art. Very responsible and like to do everything thoroughly. Human relationships are at the center of your attention. You want to help others. You have a talent for healing. You can be a professional healer, such as a nutritionist or a representative of alternative medicine. Such profiles as acupuncture, massage, or just a doctor. Strive to know how you are treated. You can get excited by compliments and generally like to be praised. At the same time, criticism can leave a deep negative impression on you, as you take everything to heart. You are ready to sacrifice your own comfort for the sake of supporting and helping other people. You are considerate, kind, and able to understand others. You can be very emotional and fall into extreme sympathy and sentimentality. You need to learn to be a real helper for people and not just someone to cry on. Studying and developing your own healing abilities can bring you the greatest satisfaction in life.